In a world full of angels and demons, good and evil, I promise you can call on me, and I'll be on my way.
I know you're getting used to people breaking their promises, so you got some skepticism, but you know what the problem is, that you never had someone love you like I do. You can lean on me and you'll see it's true, that all you gotta do is call, and I'll be at your door. Say you need a hand and I'll change my plans. All you gotta do is give me a chance. If you ever need somebody, all you gotta do is call me, and I'll be on my way. I'll be on my way. If you ever need somebody, all you gotta do is call me, and I'll be on my way. I'll be on my way.
Did you know we all struggle a lot? Like, do we got what it takes to make it to the top? Is that your friend? If it's your feet spot, will he still be around if this flops? Don't question, just count your blessings. Don't let this go well, distract your message. It's a guarantee that they'll try to test you. It's about to bounce back and by how you mess up. So I hope you know I always got a hand told, and you can have my jacket when it gets cold, and I'ma be your friend to the very end. There's so few we can trust. I wanna be someone you can believe in.
If you ever need somebody, all you gotta do is call me, and I'll be on my way. I'll be on my way. If you ever need somebody, all you gotta do is call me, and I'll be on my way. I'll be on my way. If you ever need somebody,
I'll be on my way,
all you gotta do is call me,
and I'm on my way.
if you ever need somebody, I'm on my way. I'm on my way. A man was going down from Jerusalem to Jericho when he was attacked by robbers. They stripped him of his clothes, beat him, and went away, leaving him half dead. A priest happened to be going down the same road, and when he saw the man, he passed by on the other side. So too a Levite, when he came to that place and saw him, passed on the other side. But a Samaritan, as he traveled, came to where the man was. And when he saw him, he took pity on him. He went to him, and he bandaged his wounds. He put the man on his own donkey, brought him to an inn, and took care of him. Now, which of these three do you think was a friend to the man? Go and do likewise.
What up, what up, what up, what up? We're here with another episode of Let's Vibe TV. We're in the building. It is episode 6. And of course, we got the vibes are high as usual. It's the afternoon. We're trying to bring it to you daily. We might miss a day or two, but for the most part, we've been here. We got a special guest, but before we bring out the special guest, we got to bring out my co-host of the evening, Big LA. What up? What up? What up?
Me. Y'all see
How
what
you
we on, what we
feeling?
vibing on today, man.
You already know.
Matter of fact, you're right. I do. Let me bring up my itinerary and stop playing with you. Let me stop playing with you.
Yo, so how you been? What you been on? How are you feeling about today?
It's always a good day, always a beautiful day, always a positive day. For the last couple days, it has been a type of off energy around me. I ain't really been making too much content last couple days, just getting my mind back right. But we here.
Well, we making content today, baby. We making content today, baby.
Oh yes.
You know what I'm saying? And our other co-host of the day, I guess.
Let go.
From the band THC. I just hate what
I hate what he named himself, but
Honestly, I was
whatever.
trolling a little bit, but I couldn't figure out how to change it. I was just trying to figure it out.
It's a bad troll because
You go to
nobody.
you go to settings. You go to settings, and you can either click
Don't
on your
even
picture.
know.
Look,
Let him
I
sit like
stand by
that,
it.
Big LA.
I
Let
stand
that
by it.
man sit back like that. Run them likes up if you haven't. Share it out, share it out, share it out. We are definitely in the building. And today we got our guest of the evening. He is an MC. I call him the best kept secret in Arizona by way of DC. The MC Confidence. What up?
What's five? What's five?
You know we had to set it off. You know we had to set it off. Turn your mic back on.
Oh, my fault, my fault.
Yeah, 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 yeah. How you been living?
Man,
I seen you been dropping music. I had been begging, yo, y'all, I had been begging this man to drop music. He let me hear some shit like 2.5 years ago. And
man,
since then, I've tried to get him to put it out. And I've even been like, yo, why do you even call yourself confidence if you're not gonna put out your work? Why you over here shy? Am I capping?
nah, so like during
Is
the
that
time,
literally what I said to you though?
yeah, no, that's exactly what you said for sure, for sure.
Oh,
Nah,
go.
but yeah, but during the time, though, I was just going through some stuff, man, and my house caught on fire, so I was just like, man,
Woo! Give this man a like for being run it up, run it up. Give this man a heart, whatever, for his house being on fire and
I
being here today.
I lost everything in that jump.
Damn,
Shit.
you lost everything. That's crazy. Well, damn. Well, we're glad you got it back.
Yeah,
Hey,
I had to
Daz.
tenfold.
Yeah.
Speaking of music, the song that opened the show, I haven't heard that in some time. That song, that song's deep.
Yeah. I mean, that's the kind of music I make. We're
I mean,
not
I was sitting here smoking. I had a moment. I was like, "Damn, that was deep as fuck."
okay.
Nah, it
Okay.
was a vibe for sure.
I respect that. I love that. I love that. What up? We got Contretto in the building. Yo, don't be scared. Real talk, no BS. Like, share, subscribe, and comment to their page. That's Big LA in the motherfucking building. That's his page.
Hey man, look, hey, I'm something different. I'm an old soul in a young flesh. You dig what I'm saying? If I could bring it together like butt cheeks, you know what I'm saying? Then
Like butt
we
cheeks.
make it. Wait,
What? I
yes. Yeah, okay.
Hey,
I'll say it like this. Bring it together like butt cheeks is a term that I heard on the West Coast. I haven't heard it on no other coast. And I know people from other coasts, other states,
I
all that.
guess that's clinching up. So you don't say pause if it involves doing something straight, which would be clinching. But I was like, pause. Just the word butt cheeks insinuates, you know.
Shout out to my big brother. That's where I first ever heard that from. Bring it come together like butt cheeks. You know what I'm saying?
Um,
Okay, but I mean, can you literally say pause if the statement is true though? Your ass cheeks aren't separated; they're
yes,
together. When you know what I'm saying.
yes.
So if I could
People,
bring my idea together like ass cheeks is together, then we good.
what's up, Amber? Watching. Shout out to Toke Tunes and Toke. Uh, she we gotta figure out a time where we can all collab, make something happen. But shout out to Token Tunes. I mean, Amber Hensley. Uh, but so over here on Let's Vibe TV, we like to play a game called This or That Confidence. Okay.
all right,
And so I want to start it off. Jada Kiss or Fabulous?
Jada.
Okay. Big LA. What,
Did you never see? You must
look,
not have been around
I
hip
ain't gonna
hop for a
cap.
little while. He was under a rock.
What up,
Jadakiss.
Roosevelt?
No. Look. Don't get me wrong. Fabulous is cold, but I ain't
No.
never.
I'm saying for the entire question because I don't see how you could compare the Fabulous to a Jadakiss. I mean, how
But
Jack Young and
They did a
is
whole
cool, but
album together. So
that is the Freddie versus Jason. They did Freddie versus Jason, but you can't tell me one bad Jadakiss verse.
hello. That's all I was saying. That's all I was talking about.
yeah,
I don't even
okay.
think it's a question. Jadakiss all day. It ain't even a question. One of the best freestylists, one of the best
I mean,
freestylists of all time. I do my
and then
pterodactyl.
Styles P, even Styles P. Styles P. He cold too, but he not Jada though.
I
Okay,
think
okay.
I think Fabulous is better than Styles P. Who?
That's
Fabulous or
fact.
Styles
To
P?
me,
What's your
I'll give him
favorite
that.
Fab bar? What's your
Whoa.
favorite one?
But only because I like Fab's a little bit more his delivery just a tad bit better than Styles
Fab
P.
had
Even though
more
him and Jada's kind of
diversity.
similar.
Fabulous is industry. If you
Fabulous,
ask me,
nah,
he's
he's
industry.
getting points against him for being commercial
Yeah,
right now, and
So
that's
his approach to it is always gonna have that extra pop. It's not gonna have that gutter presentation like Styles
Roosevelt.
P. Hey, but
Roosevelt
I come
added
from
his 2 cents. Go follow him too, and says Jada all day.
Jada all day.
okay.
yeah,
I got
Jada
one
go
for you
hard.
because I see what Dad's on. I got a this or that for you.
Okay,
Outcast,
Oh,
Goody Mob.
oh,
that's easy.
Outcast. Well, I ain't gonna
No.
lie because I'm a big Andre 3000 fan. But before
The
Andre
name might be
3000, I
wrong.
was a Big Boy fan
The
because at
name might be
first I
wrong.
wasn't really listening to Andre at the time. I was more listening to Big Boy. I'm like,
Yeah,
dang, Big Boy
right.
snapping. When I got when I got older, I started listening to Andre. I'm like, hold on, I don't know. I think Andre probably ate on every verse for real.
He
Okay.
ate on every verse until he went
Weird.
into the Forbidden Garden. We know
Why?
what
Yeah.
that. We know
Until
what
he
that
YG?
got with
Forbidden
Erica.
Garden is.
What up, y'all in the building? Run them likes up. Run them likes
He
up.
got
Yeah,
some of
why?
that Erica was
Wait,
spiritual.
hold on, Roosevelt. They're trying to pit the Dungeon family against each other. We got Big
Look. Now,
LA
see here.
trying to put the Dungeon family against They're actually gonna be doing a reunion.
Yeah.
Uh, and Andre, we'll see. But if Andre ain't there, that'll be crazy. But all of them need to be there, or it doesn't count. Larry June or YG?
Who?
Uh, I'll say Larry.
Larry?
Yeah, only because YG don't write none of his. He don't write most of his music.
YG don't write his shit. How can his shit be that simple and he don't write it? What up, y'all? What
Be-
up, y'all? How you doing? Drop a comment
And
where
that's
you're
the sad
watching
part.
from.
And
That's
that'd be the
crazy.
sad part.
Yeah.
So, watch this. It's easy to be written for him because I'm gonna say something and I'm probably gonna get some flack for it. That's cool.
What's that?
A lot of them stories he telling ain't his. It's easy for the person that
Don't do.
story.
Whoa! Don't
Very,
do
what you mean?
YG like
What you mean?
that.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Hey, look, Dad. I know about a couple things that I'm not finna say on this camera just because
No, I know.
you dig what I'm saying? But it's not unheard of for a gangster rapper
Mm-hmm.
to tell somebody else's story. You can't take me to jail or put a RICO on me if I tell somebody else's story. And I don't get no names, and I change the names that was actually a part of the story. What you gonna do? Because everything that's in that, it ain't gonna lead to shit. So yeah, I'm gonna tell that story. Now, him doing that song Flockers, that might have been the silliest thing he ever did in his life.
Roosevelt has one, Hit Boy or Just Blaze, but I think that's easy.
What can I toss one out? What about Tech Nine or Lupe Fiasco?
Bro, well, that's
Whoa,
anyways. No black
whoa,
Whoa.
people care
whoa.
about Tech Nine. No,
See,
I'm
but
just
that's like, but that's two
Wait, hold
different
damn.
on.
genres.
Why
That's two
you?
different genres of hip
Hey,
hop.
Tech Nine
Yeah,
ain't
that
did
I
nothing to
didn't mean to.
nobody.
But Tech
Oh,
Nine go hard too. But
Tech
I
Nine.
got
Lupe
you.
is
I got you.
Lupe.
You know how, but he
Lupe
look
is
Tech Nine
Lupe.
is one of my little brother's friends, so I be like, don't be. We talking about my little
Okay,
brothers.
okay. How
We talking about my little brother's
this one's for
friends
you,
in
Dad.
here. Yeah,
Token.
can he answer the question first?
Oh, I thought we weren't gonna do Tech Nine. I thought we weren't gonna do them.
No,
Oh, Just Blaze for
The
real.
Hit Boy, and Just Blaze.
Just Blaze.
Just
Okay,
Blaze.
I sent it to you on Facebook, Gandada. Yeah, okay. So I guess Tech Nine, or who did you say?
Lupe Fiasco.
Tech Nine or Eminem? No.
I've been
Tech Nine.
listening to Tech Nine since I was 8.
Tech Nine. Hands
Damn.
down. I stand on that. And
So I have to go with Tech for
Eminem
real.
was in my
I was
top
interested because
three.
I can't really. I couldn't. If I had to change Tech out, I'd say Immortal Technique or Lupe Fiasco, and then maybe we could.
But
Technique.
I
What
remember
y'all?
watching
What
his
about?
documentary at like 8 years old.
Okay,
Sir,
what up, y'all?
why
Show
you
some.
wanna fight with me through music today, sir? You saying what you saying down there. You upset, Mr. Alex Jones, you upset. He said what he said down there. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Immortal Technique was on Alex Jones in '98, bro. You know what I'm saying? So that's my
And more
guy.
the technique was something different though, with the wordplay, with the fast rap and shit.
Yeah,
Um,
Immortal Technique storytelling. He's like I don't know Nas level sometimes with the shit. I always
Okay,
respected it.
okay. The comments say
I mean,
Roosevelt 2 cents say
we're we're gonna get to the actual meat of the episode in a second. Before we do, we like all the fun and games around here. But yo, for y'all who didn't drop a like, show some fucking love. We're in the building. Vibes are high, energy is high. The show must go on regardless what we're going through. We got confidence in the building. And he be low key. It's really exclusive that we got him in the building. Also, I see we got Doc in the building. He has an upcoming giveaway, uh a waffle that he is doing that is gonna be massive. It's got everything from freaking uh bongs to Star Trek toys to everything in between. I'm about to post the flyer of it up, as a matter of fact. And good news, we had Danny on here earlier this week. It seems that there is at least a temporary peace treaty in Gaza and Israel. So that is good to know. But Doc's final waffle, it is 10 for a slot, but the stuff in it is massive and it includes shipping. And yeah, so even though there is temporary peace in Gaza, and also, wait, real quick, this goes to the Redwood Angels, which goes to helping the homeless. Uh
yeah, yeah,
Doc, make sure you get a hold of Sierra. Shout out Bloomington for taking care of the homeless out there. Take care of people everywhere in your own backyard, overseas. What's that?
I got a question for Doc. Hey Doc, do I'm a fat boy. Do I really get a waffle with the rest of that though, right?
That's
I
funny.
need two of them, Doc. I need two of them, love one. I need two waffles, you know what I'm saying? You shit.
You're funny as
Because it says
don't
waffle. I
know,
know
but
you
here's the
doing.
thing. Don't play with Doc. Cause next thing you know, you will have a waffle. at your door. So chill. You can't play with Doc. But as you see, they've raised $3,000 for
Let's go.
Abdullah. Yeah, and there's peace out there. So he gets a couple days of peace. Tents alone are $1,000 out there. So it's pretty critical. It's pretty crazy. I know there's a lot of mixed emotions. It's crazy because the main thing people have said to me is uh well, what about your own city when they've seen the clip of it? And I'm like, yo, right now, I have creatives from indie creatives from my hometown of Illinois and from Arizona and Cali. Like, if you're dope and you make indie art, it's about all that. The hometown is constantly on here. I sent it to you on Facebook, Don Dada. It's in your Facebook, Don Dada. What up, Raymond? I see you in the building. Incredible businessman and rapper. You know, how do you see everybody who says what's up? I shout out what they do. How do I even know these things? If you need a photo booth, one of them 360 photo booths at your event, he's got it. But yeah, into that, it's 10 a slot. Real quick, I'll put the Cash App up here. Doc James. I'm gonna leave this up here. Confidence. Let's talk about your track real quick before we play it. Brief synopsis. You got your song Woke we're about to play.
Oh yeah, well, it was something I was just freestyling one day. Just shit talking, pretty much. Just letting people know that I'm back into the rap scene again. You know, I've been missing the action for a little bit. Now I'm back.
Oh, I thought you were different, Don Dada. What up, John Ecker? And but yeah, okay, so it means woke is in you're back rapping, you're back in the game. Thank God, because this guy, Alex Jones over here, was gonna try to lose his shit if it was about being woke. Nah. But here is the song.
Mr. Mike Checker, Mr. Mike Checker, whoa, Mr. Mike Checker, Mr. Mike Checker, whoa, Mr. Mike Checker,
Whoa.
whoa. Y'all niggas lacking confidence, yes I know this. Y'all politicking who's the hottest, who's the coldest. I'm pure-blooded running through them veins cause I'm the dopest. Glorify you niggas understanding what the joke is. It's magic what I do with these bars, hocus pocus. I gotta stay focused. I don't ever fit in with you niggas and it's cool. Niggas, they can't fuck with me cause they can't what I do. I'm ghost like, niggas, they can't mimic how I move. I ghost right, now I got them sounding like me too. I'm never with the games, I ain't never been a Dreamcast. Niggas pinning pitching off my change with your cheap ass. Niggas flexing till I come around with your weak ass. My pockets looking healthy nowadays, I'm on wheat grass. Thought I dropped the ball, but you see me put it back up. I know you sour mustard dog, I heard you try to catch up. I double on the red cup, cause I'm about to act up. You see the flow I'm using to this beat, a easy match up. You see these ratchets, girl to girl action, time to strap up. I don't like to shake hands, and I don't like to dap up. Niggas like to pray pretend the reason that I act up. I don't ever cap when I rap, so fuck who else hating. I don't care how big you think you is, this track will outweigh it. We can play this shit in my ear, who really outdated. Niggas think these
Y'all gotta go stream y'all gotta go stream that. It is I'm gonna put it up on the screen. Confidence.
I love Pound.
LBG. How'd y'all feel about that? Come on, Mike. I know you can't say that wasn't fire.
I need that on the playlist.
Yeah, no, that's that smooth. That's that butter flow. That's that's even why I gotta put the name up there.
But yeah,
Uh,
I was just riding on that mother.
what did you say?
So I was just riding on that song for real. I just got turned up one day. I'm like, shit, I'm just spend whatever shit I was seeing on the internet, really.
Oh, damn. How'd you feel about that record?
That was dope, dude. That was I lost all the sound and then all I heard was the song. So it actually worked out. Um I thought that was great. I'll also toss in when it comes down to the Cash Money conversation, I think you're a Cash Money fan. That's going to be my guess. I hear some influence, I think like maybe even some Drake influence in it. Um that
Is
would just be my
Drake
take.
part of the but is Drake part
But I
of
like it. Drake's a fucking
is
legend,
Drake
so
part of the
comparing it to him
Cash
isn't
Money
bad.
Yeah,
conversation?
who?
I think he's part of the Young Money conversation, which
Sure.
is separate. But
What
Yeah,
so y'all, let's
That's true. I
get
didn't know we were
we're
going to get
about
so
to
tight.
get into the shenanigans, right? Because we got a lot of subjects to cover. The world has been going crazy. Um, they are bringing back verses at Complex Con. Cash Money Records will be going head to head against No Limit Records. Okay. How are we feeling?
man.
Person personally,
See, I grew up listening to No Limit, so like to the soccer, all that shit, fucking all that shit. So like, it's a tough one.
pull the shotgun, you said?
Yeah,
I don't know what that is, bro. I don't know what that is, bro.
mystical, all of them. Well,
Mystical can't be there. What up,
Why?
y'all? Run up them likes. Let me know
He
where
can't be there,
y'all
but
are
he gonna
watching
be
from.
there. You know what I'm saying?
he
Let
gonna
us
be there. He gonna be there in spirit though, cause he
Like
got
Monday.
bangers
uh
too.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
y'all know his
Cause that it
charges,
ain't
right?
my fault. Did I? Come on now, he got one of the coldest verses
They
on
gonna
that
play
mug.
that. They gonna play that for sure.
They're gonna
They got
miss
they
out
gotta
on
play that. That's a
they're
classic for
gonna
sure.
miss out on so many of his solo tracks. You think that they're gonna include his solo?
I
What?
think so.
They cannot for what his charges were. Look,
Why they
for
can't?
for what his charges were, the last thing I want him to be hearing is danger.
I mean, his charges is serious,
Shake
but
that ass. Watch yourself. Nah, bro.
that's a
I
classic
can't get
too.
they're fire. But can I just get
Was it
Pharrell
played in
made the
court?
beat is the
Was that
only
song used a part of his trial?
but they won't be able to play none of that shit. He's not
Why?
even gonna be there. You really think that they're gonna pull out let's be honest. You really what are we're thinking that
Think
they're gonna
so.
pull out mystical songs.
Why would I not put one of my
I feel
one of
like
my hottest
this
people
is what
song?
I feel like was gonna happen for real. Because he not there, they still gonna give him a tribute regardless of what he got going
Watch
on.
this. Watch
He
this
doesn't
now.
deserve a tribute.
Cause
Hell yeah.
he gonna play some
What
C
do you think
murder.
No
That's
Limit
just
got?
like saying C murder
See,
don't get one.
murder. No, we're talking two
Yes, it is.
completely different crimes. See,
True.
murder might.
Crime is crime though, right?
No, nigga. Look, to be specific, since I have to be right now,
All right, all right,
Mystical
all right.
Mystical got arrested for grape. Okay, continuously, nonstop grape. He has had multiple chances at freedom that he has destroyed. He has gotten re-signed. He has gotten every opportunity when he came back to destroy it again. So as far as
That
like a
is true though.
that would be for the most pathetic reason and only to have a stronger set of songs because their body of songs is so weak.
Damn, that is so passionate. I can't even match that
Ooh,
passion. How am I supposed to match that?
I could match it, but I understand where you're coming from.
I mean,
So
that
I'm
was
not
I don't even know what to say about
Yeah.
it. I did.
like
This is how
it's more
ignorant
of
I
a
am. I don't even
okay.
know what the case is. Is he
But I feel like
convicted?
for publicity reference, they might pull that. They might pull it off. They might be able to pull it off some way somehow.
Is he
But with
convicted?
all that being said, I don't think so, bro. Because honestly, just how we look at it, just how we look at it in the streets. Come on, confidence. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. You know how we, yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. So
Nah, that
at the
is
end
true.
of the
Yeah,
day,
yeah, yeah.
at the end of the day, why
But
would
yeah, and
I'm bringing back the brand of No Limit. I'm lightweight rebranding by doing this versus. So why would I fuck it up by reminding everybody of why this nigga's not here?
oh
Because
yeah, that part.
when you play the music
And
and
plus,
motherfuckers get
the type of
looking up.
nigga Master P is, I don't think he want to put his hands on that anyway.
Master P trying to is having a hard enough time selling his chips right now. He's
Yep.
worried about his chip sales. He's not worried about.
And this is a huge opportunity for them to be seen again, but they're gonna get squashed so bad without. Okay,
But it's gonna bring that name back though.
If we break down, let's break down who is on the roster that they can use. They can use C Murder. They gotta use Strictly for my niggas. Okay. Who's
I think Strictly for my niggas might take it if Cash Money come on some slouch shit.
What you mean? We're talking about Bling Bling. Back that ass up. Bro, and we could go the big timers hits with the flipped out Gucci suits. Ain't got no job, but I stay fly.
Yeah.
What?
Nah, that shit gonna get wicked. It is though. That shit, it's gonna be turned
Dad's
up.
trying to take me there. All right, Dad, you got it, bro. You got it. You got it. Okay.
Now I'm trying to see who's featured on and it doesn't even look like, because Here I Go by Mystical, just Mystical. The Man Right Here, just Mystical. I guess
that's in the play line. Yeah.
But
you know that's gonna bring them a little money.
Oh, and they're missing out on. They keep bumping me against the wall. And you know, and that is, bro, you ain't seen.
I forgot about that motherfucker.
They're
That shit was
missing all of these mystical cuts. Devastating. Okay. The only thing they got to fill in is Romeo, bro.
Yeah, all right.
Trash.
They lost.
Romeo had hits. Silk the Shocker. What hits did Silk? He was featured on a lot of hits. What up, Dennis?
What happened to Romeo? You remember what happened to Romeo with Bow Wow?
You know,
niggas ended up kissing.
Bow Wow was just a guy back then.
What up, Dennis? Right now we are discussing Cash Money, old school Cash Money versus old school No Limit. And we're even tying the hands of Cash Money. We're not even including Drake, Nicki Minaj, or none of them.
I don't want to hear nothing about Drake until he come back from that ass whooping. And that
they still got, he's already done it. What up, y'all? Run up a like, drop a like if you haven't yet. Put a share out. We love y'all. We're here. We got a lot that we'll be chopping it up about. Right now we're keeping it light. We're discussing the just announced Cash Money versus No Limit battle. But so Cash Money will have BG, Juvenile, Turk too. I've been listening. Come on, man. I'm not trying to make it look nasty.
It is nasty. Fuck you talking about. That's what Cash Money was. That's what the Hot Boys was. They was relentless with that, and they proved themselves. They proved why they deserve.
But so why are they settled? I guess it's a good look for the lower members, for the mid card of both. For BG, Turk, and but bro, Juvie has freaking slow motion.
What's the hottest thing BG got out right now? Well, hold on. What's the hottest thing BG got out right now? Because Juvenile was just sliding down the street on live in his whip freestyling and was on that bridge with that weird ass.
They're on the same squad. They're on the same squad. So
That
what
ain't what I asked
difference
you, sir.
does it
That,
make?
sir, that's not what I asked you.
BG is on a fire ass song with Kevin Gates.
When was BG's last
Recently
fire
with Kevin
solo
Gates.
cut?
Okay, now he's trying to flip it. You seen this, Mike? He just tried to flip
I'm
the
asking
question when I
You just
answered
asked,
it.
what I'm saying is, since he came home looking like somebody, no kid having auntie with them glasses and that long hair. Look, what hot song has he dropped? He whooped somebody's ass.
Bro,
He whooped somebody's
No
ass.
Limit is not gonna look any better. Honestly, Lil Wayne shouldn't even take part.
That would be a different game.
It wouldn't unless they use all his old shit, because I know you heard that new shit. That whole album need to be thrown in the trash. The hottest thing on that new album,
We're not gonna
look on the hook. Crazy, right?
You're
for
right.
real.
Shut
So
up,
man, at the
Big
album,
LA. I agree with you on that, Big LA. No, but don't do that. Don't do. Woo! Let me look
don't
at
be
the track
honest.
list. Let me
Don't
look
be
at
honest.
the track list, dog. There's at least yes. Big X stole the show on the Carter 6. Yes,
Which is crazy,
with
right?
the hook.
Hey, hook,
With
yeah.
the hook. With the hook.
Took the hook.
Okay, we
Bro,
got
I was mad when I
So
found
what
out
are
it
we
was just a hook.
picking?
I thought it
What
was
are we
I thought he had a
picking
verse
for
on
the?
top.
What are we picking for this versus so we can move? Because we got to talk about the Rock's supposed flop, and then we're gonna get into some.
Did you guys see it? Did you? We got to get into it.
Wait, hold on.
Because
real quick.
confidence, you like wrestling. You're a wrestling fan, so this is a great subject for you.
I got a question for you, Daz.
Yeah.
My budget that I gave you niggas was $50 million. Opening day, y'all brought home 15 million and got crushed by Taylor.
No, they brought home 6 million. But
I thought the last number I heard was 15, and it was through one of these wrestling.
I
Oh,
saw.
we're talking about the Smashing Machine. Did you see this movie?
Is it a bad movie? Did you go see it?
Dude, it was great. It was great.
I'm sure it was great.
It was. You know what it was? It didn't. It's just a story about a person who tried to make a dream happen, and it
What
doesn't
up,
always
y'all?
have like a happy ending. It was great.
No,
I thought the movie
first
was.
off, he bit off. What up, y'all? We see y'all in the building. Where are y'all watching from? Drop a like. Let me know you're in the building. I love y'all so much.
Indeed. Y'all
show me some love back. I know I'm ugly as hell. I'm trying. I'm falling apart. I'm still going live. I at least got confidence here, and sometimes I got chicks on the show.
again.
You know what I'm saying? But okay, so the smashing machine, the Rock's new movie, looked great. They pushed promo like crazy for it.
That's probably the problem.
Well, the problem is it was about somebody nobody knew, and The Rock is sitting there thinking that he's big enough to make people care about, to make somebody famous, and he currently is not in good enough graces for it to have translated that way for multiple reasons, and maybe it'll make him go back to wrestling.
You know what that movie remind me of? It remind me of that bullshit ass Roman Reigns push before he took that time away and then came back with I'm on pure bullshit. Yeah, that's what that movie remind me of every time.
I think you're right.
You brought back $6 million off of a $50 million investment.
Yeah, it was a flop.
Okay.
It was a flop, but here's the thing: if you respect movies as an art, like you respect hip hop as an art, I'm telling you, if you respect it as an art,
you're moving the goalpost, sir.
Dwayne The Rock Johnson did a good job. The movie was directed well. This generation's attention span too short. Can't handle just a story, sitting down, listening for 2 hours. That's just what it is.
I agree with all of that. I don't disagree.
It wasn't Rocky.
Nobody's disagreeing with you, okay? But
okay,
he
I'm
wanted.
I'm defending The Rock here.
I'm defending The Rock. I defend the fact that
nobody said he acted bad.
He does good movies.
I'm saying the movie itself. Did first question is, did you see the movie?
His
Nobody.
storytelling is nice,
I
Mike.
It,
want
I
to
will give
see
you
the
that on his
movie. I'm gonna
storytelling.
see the movie
His
regardless.
storytelling
okay,
is
this is what I'm saying.
phenomenal.
I'm just
But
I
saying what
saw
the
the movie.
media said. I know you did. Thanks, buddy.
I saw it. So what I'm saying is, first you got to just look at it as art, and it's not going to be for everybody. And you're right. I think you nailed it. That I think people go into that movie already hating The Rock, and they're like, "Oh, I'm going to put like it's rough. Being a superstar these days is not what it used to be, and it's actually worse because there's so much hate on
Dude,
everybody."
I wonder all the time why I want to do this with the way that people treat
Because it
me.
was different
And
when we started.
I
how do
don't
you
think
feel
a
that way?
lot of
How do you
people.
feel that way, Mike? As far as you
Yo,
said,
because all they want to do is dog me and
Right.
question everything around me. Even the guy watching now who thinks that I'm entitled to send him a fucking link or he wasn't going to watch on YouTube. And I don't even know who the fuck he is.
That was a
is he? Yeah, the who?
Exactly. And I just don't pay it attention because I'm so accustomed to that. And you've got to be built for that kind of
right.
stuff to do this. But I'll show you. Look, bro, you dropping the link or no? First, I thought it was my guy, Don Dada. I don't know who this is right now. I already have a planned out episode. So I was going to if I thought it was my homie. It's not who I thought it was. So, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Post it in the chat. No, I'm not just going to post it in the chat. Like it's not that kind of show. You
Diabolical,
yeah,
diabolical tendencies.
but
yeah.
but but like from my height to how much money I do or don't have, to my relationship with my brother, to all these things, me standing in front of a Cybertruck, my frosted flakes, oh, you're promoting unhealthy eating. I've been told,
You're
yo,
canceled, bud. You're
yeah,
done. You're done, dude.
drop a like if you feel me, you know, and even the time, so even where they want you to be, and they want you to be in this weird space where you're above them and just like them, or
Right. Oh
you're
yeah.
not interesting enough. Like, I make great shows. Do they give a fuck? Kind of.
I mean, I've really, I think it's about not caring at all, and that's the best way to go about it. Because
I don't.
like when you go into that movie, this is what I'll say about the movie too. If you look past The Rock, there's like a heavy story in there about opioids. There's a heavy story about like law. Like there's a lot of stuff going on, and I think that like everybody has these stories right now. Everybody knows people who've been like on drugs, especially if you're getting older. Like just through the
It's a
we went
ego
through the
check.
wave
It's a ego check for The Rock, is what we're
for sure,
discussing.
for sure.
And
Which is a bummer because it's going to be an ego check for the UFC fighter, or the guy who the movie's about. Which I'll tell you why it's a bad movie because
it
I can't
sucks
remember his
for
name.
him. It
I
sucks
can't
for
remember
the
his name,
it,
so that's not a good sign.
yeah, it sucks for the actor in the movie. The good thing is hopefully it makes The Rock come back home and finish this story. He's got till December to put his head back on straight and to give the WWE fans the ending that they want, because it is literally in his hands.
I
The
don't think the
John
ending is.
Cena's
I don't think
story is
the
in
ending
The
is
Rock's
innocent.
hands, just the same way as Cody Rhodes was, unfortunately.
It's a bummer. I follow wrestling on and off. Like I get into it because I go to shows or something, then I stop following for a while. So right now I'm out. I don't really know the. I know that John Cena turned heel at some point. I was like, oh shit, that was a long time coming.
He's a
But
good guy again. Don't worry. He a good guy again.
Nice. And like once
And
again,
I
that's
thought
an
that
art
that
for
was gonna
sure.
be a trick. I thought it was going to be there's still time for it to be a brilliant trick, but no, so
Mhm.
much time he's been
Wouldn't
a
he have
good
to still
guy.
have a title for that to work right though?
No, it's been too long where he's been a good guy. Confidence, say something, because you know about what we're talking about,
Oh
and
no,
you
yeah, no, because
it's
I'm
your
like,
episode, my nigga. Like, how do you feel about this subject?
I honestly feel like The Rock. I don't know. It's just like some of his movies that he's in. I just can't take him serious as an actor. But like as far as like his TV show though, the TV show was good.
It's
If
a
y'all seen
great
that,
show. Shout
that
out to
was
that
actually pretty
show.
good. So you'll expect a little bit more of the movie.
It was a good. He said it was a great movie. Not, but I'm talking
It
about
wasn't
this.
terrible, but you would expect more of it.
Oh, you've seen it, Confidence?
Hmm.
Ooh.
That's why I said what I said, Mike. I wasn't saying that just to say some bullshit. Like
No,
Okay.
I get it. I
he's
was
a good
bummed out that the
actor.
movie flopped. I was bummed out.
He's a good actor. He does good movies. Scorpion King, dope.
Oh yeah,
Gridiron,
that's a classic for sure.
Gridiron Gang,
Scorpion
legendary.
King. I'm what? Compared to the Smash? Come on.
I love
All
it. I
right.
love. Hey, you know what? I was
I
in the
can't
theater.
take
I
Okay,
saw
hey,
the
confidence.
Scorpion King.
You on the screen
well,
with some
it
rock
feels
fans when they
okay.
get mad when you say Scorpion King. They get pissed the fuck off when you say Scorpion King.
Hey, I
Mm.
remember when he came
Problem when you
crawling
say
out.
Scorpion King, bro.
Hey,
Well,
He
for
came
real.
crawling out with the fucking. I remember.
Yes. Okay. Look, Mike, the animations of the movie, I agree, bro. That shit was like a PS2
Oh,
and a
I loved it.
PS5 era.
I
It, it
loved it.
it was horrible. But the story that he had to run out and do and go with, that was
no.
cool how
Look.
he told it.
Dude,
Well,
all
my
right. At the end of that movie, no one was us in the theater. Me and my uncle, we go to all these movies. I've been doing it since a little kid. We started the Optimistic Critic. You can check out the reviews; they're hilarious on
yeah,
YouTube.
he runs
But
a YouTube
at
where
the
they
end of
review
the Scorpion
movies.
King, they
Oh,
played a Godsmack song, "I Stand Alone." And this guy in the theater thought everyone was out of the theater. He didn't know we were still in there. And he just went, dude, he belted it out. It was like the most epic thing I had ever seen. This guy just like put it out there in the middle of the
I
theater.
I stand alone.
And that why is why the Scorpion King.
I gotta make a rock
See. That's
song
why some of
now.
y'all don't get. That's why some of y'all don't need to bring y'all happy asses outside and that go for any color.
Oh,
I
we
know.
can
Hey,
hear.
look. Hey,
I
Mike.
can't knock him. I
I
be
know folks out of my
outside
community that'll do
singing.
the same silly ass shit out of left field, get to singing. And then you find out it's like 100 people behind you. They was really watching you the whole time and you didn't know it.
I think The Rock needs to come. I know he's trying to preserve his body, but while he can still do this shit and while
He
he
doing it, it
can
would make
give the world
sense.
the greatest, like him and John Cena, and it's too late. It's too late to even do what I'm talking about unless they do some crazy shit, but maybe
Okay, but haven't you noticed the shit that the fans are saying and that we say in these little instances? All of a sudden they pop up on their screen.
Surprisingly though, John Cena is a good actor.
John Cena's great at whatever he does. But he's a weirdo. He's
I
an
was such a
What?
Cena hater.
I
I
knew
love
this
the
was gonna
heel turn.
come
I always
confidence
root for the
when
heel.
I
I'm a
said
heel
Scorpion
guy.
King and they did the. I knew it. I knew it.
I'm a heel guy. You know, I always been.
I hate John Cena, but I'm
Hey, you
gonna
know
give
who low
credit
key is
where it's
a
due.
decent actor? Batista.
Oh yeah, he is.
Low key, hell yeah, low key. He didn't
Low
fuck
key
up
though.
Guardians of the
That's
Galaxy.
not low key. That's high key.
Yeah.
That's
And then
high.
he got that one movie where he was like, he kidnapped them people and shit. I
Yeah,
forgot the name of the movie, but that was a
the
good
king,
movie.
the king's something. Staying on the
Oh, you're
since we're
talking about
talking,
the M Night Shyamalan
I,
one.
I think that the movie kind of copies the formula of the movie about the brothers who wrestled too. From the way it was filmed, the way it looks, from the Von Ericksons.
Mm.
I think it's a lot like that. But to switch the subject, Trump is going to have the first ever UFC White House fight going down June 11th, I believe. June 11th.
Mm.
Oh, yeah.
What a joke.
Okay. There was duels on the front of the White House lawn. Let's do it. Let's get crazy.
What?
Welcome to America, dude. Just embrace the circus. That's all I can really say.
Bro, he he put up the look, okay. I'm
I
personally
can't deal no more, bro. Now I can't enjoy UFC. Now I can't enjoy UFC. Now that's gonna be handled
Why?
by-
Why can
Now
you not
Trump-
enjoy UFC anymore?
because okay, look, he fucking up our country. Don't fuck up our sports, bro. Hey, we let you come in wrestling back in the day because you ain't really had no name like that. Now you fucking with the UFC, and if you ask me, the UFC a little
Nah,
bit.
cause
So
he already
in
dabbled in the hip hop
1988,
It is
community.
arguable, but why leave UFC
1988,
alone?
Mike Tyson, boxing. Whose name's up in the fucking stadium? It's Trump. He's been around in Madison Square Garden. That name's been everywhere forever. It
Look at him.
doesn't matter. If we're watching two people fight in
keep
a
it out
cage,
the White
we have to
House.
realize we
I'm
haven't evolved.
keep it, bro.
Oh, okay. So we finna watch
like-
an old ass Jake Paul throw a UFC event.
It just
Okay.
it's just my whole
Okay.
thing is for him to talk about wasteful spending. I know you're gonna be like, well, we're not spending the money on it.
Oh, it's gonna make money.
Look,
His people alone are gonna sell it out. That's for sure.
I mean, I ain't gonna make any money. I'm not like I'm not part of the money making, you know. But they're
I don't
gonna
know
make
if I
money.
just hate it because of him, or just like, but it sounds
Isn't
like a
that
pretty.
crazy?
It
You're
sounds like
like
a
a real
terrible.
deep thinker. So like I know you wouldn't just hate somebody
No, it's
without
pretty
really
stupid too.
contemplating
It's
hating.
pretty stupid too. It's pretty stupid. It's pretty fucking stupid as well. Okay.
What? What? The
Of- oh,
biggest sport in the world to take place outside with like fighters from all over the world fighting in front of the president. It's crazy.
You really think you
It's
really think it's gonna
crazy.
be that? Do you really think it's gonna be that extravagant?
I'll
yes.
say this.
Hell
Hell,
no.
hell
It wasn't
yes.
until I went to a live UFC event that changed my opinion because I respect the
That's the
craft of
whole
fighting,
thing
but
that's the whole it's an
there's a lot of
animal show.
bloodthirst.
It's animalistic and it's
Right.
ancient animalistic
For
bullshit.
sure.
And it's always galvanizing from the Django Unchained. Like that's what
Yeah,
they
it goes deeper than
uh
that, but it
no,
would be
obviously. I mean, I didn't mean
right.
to say from, but it's in that movie heavily prevalent with
Fucked
them.
up. That's a fucked up scene. That one sticks with you. That scene stick. That was the worst Kimura. It'll never leave my
It
head.
reminds me of the UFC and what Trump is trying. First off, I hate using the word whitewash, but I mean it with literally getting the homeless off the street. He's literally trying to whitewash America. Uh,
What are
uh,
you saying that homeless people are America?
yeah, yes,
Well, that
absolutely,
sucks, and I don't
yes,
want that.
and more so about the way that they're going about doing it is
Also, I'm
my
gonna put out
problem.
that I was homeless at
I
one point,
Yeah,
I
and y'all motherfuckers are the goofiest ones.
It was
but
the
I lived
laugh.
in
Y'all,
hotels.
It was
like,
the laugh.
it's
You
just like
lean back and laugh.
just like no,
me too.
because
Me too.
do you know the people who go the hardest on the trans and the homeless are the people who used to be it and like Trump now.
It's not going hard on them to say that that's
Yes,
not
it
America.
is.
Homeless people shouldn't be what we want to be. We want
I'm not
we want
saying
no
that we
homeless
want to
people.
be, but what we don't want first, the way that they're being, they're already treated like trash. Okay, they're already treated like trash from the fact that any possession that they have gets, why would you even give them anything when you know it's going to get wiped out by the cops? Instantly, within a week, the cops are going to, before they help them, throw all their possessions away.
What's fucked up is the mental illness and the drugs, and that
Crippled.
once you're out
We were
there.
just helping a guy. My hometown just came together to help a guy, and their biggest worry, who couldn't walk. He literally could not walk, homeless in a pajama sheet outside. Their biggest concern was they couldn't get him a lot of stuff. But yet we have Trump worried about the streets being looking
Well,
presentable when he brings
so can
prime
we at least
ministers
address, we
through.
saw in California when Xi Jinping came to the country, right? When the Chinese Communist Party leader came here, they cleaned up LA in a fucking day. They had the whole street. There was no homeless people on there. They picked it up. You don't hear anyone talk about it because
Because
that's not
that's
what the
not
media wants you to talk about
what?
how they did that. But it's like our own leader would say, hey, we need to make sure that if you have kids walking to your
Big
bus stop,
LA. Come on, baby.
hey, I'm
Come
smart.
on.
The thing is, if you walk the path and
Yo,
you've been on the
you're
road,
first off,
Hold
what
on,
nobody,
hold on.
hold on,
I
one real
can't make
quick.
a
Let me
reply
get this
unless he
out.
land
Let
his
me get this
entire
out.
plane.
Let me
Please
get this
let him
out.
land his entire plane.
When you're homeless, which I had been at one point in my life, right?
I have
By
as well.
choice. I had people I could have lived with, but I was like, I ain't gonna rely on anyone. I'm gonna do it all myself. So I ended up in this position where, you know what I did? I grinded every night enough to buy a hotel room. Sometimes they were cheap as fuck, whatever. But every night of being homeless, I never partied harder. I never hung out with more people in my life. Was surrounded by people living a lifestyle. And what people don't tend to mention is when you're living the lifestyle as a homeless person, there are drugs involved. There are people and feelings and
well,
emotions. So you get wrapped in this life that they've created, and then you start thinking you deserve that. And then you get stuck in this landscape that we have right now. And we do need to figure out something. And like, we were all younger 10 years ago
well,
in the music
because
scene doing this shit. Now you're
yeah,
realizing like this is an outcome of people
and
we
these
know
are
who are
things
out
that
there.
we talked about yesterday on yesterday's episode, right? Because
Oh,
even the there's a homeless encampment across the street from the Salvation Army. And it's because the requirements of the homeless place be in by a certain time. There's rules that a lot of homeless people don't want to abide by. Some do have places to go to that they
Okay, cool.
choose not to.
So here's my question, right? And I guess this question will be more for
But we talked about all your
more. It will
points
be. It will be more.
yesterday,
For, it will
Mike.
be more. It will be more of a response to Mike and for Mike and for the select people in the world that has his thought on what he just said. Because I've been homeless too, bro. I've been a part of that life, and 90% of them people, like, well, I say on an honest, maybe 75% of them people, bro, they make that decision, bro. You know how many nurses and the former doctors and all that type shit you run into and bump into? Listen, Skid Row, Skid Row. In the 60s and 70s, it wasn't like that. It didn't look like that. That whitewash effect is what it looked like.
But and this is
You know what
what,
I'm saying? Like
well,
legit businesses. Like,
and it's not like I disagree that things need to change, but an unlawful approach and this approach to it is not, neither is
Here's the
working.
thing. I know that the idea is that it's unlawful. People are doing shit wrong. Things are done wrong. But there are systems in check that if shit gets done wrong, you actually can solve these problems. So instead of like just procrastinating the
how?
problems and be like, no, this is bad, at some point something has to make
He's
a change.
finding a way to override
How?
any power check at all.
Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Any power check, right? Let me know when you figure out something that overturned the 13 that run this motherfucker for real.
I'm just I look, a lot of my views come from that when 2019 and 2020 happened and COVID happened, we saw a lot of people's true colors. You saw who told you to stay in houses, told you to wear masks, told you to get shots. They were the ones who were restricting freedoms. Now all of a sudden, that person cries, they're restricting freedoms. That's
That's
why there's a
that's
problem.
not
We been seeing the
showing.
true color. Hold on. We been seeing the true color. We
Yo,
been seeing,
but
but
that's so
now because
disrespectful
of
to the
something that
people who
oh,
died of COVID
No,
and
it's not.
stuff like. Yes,
No,
it
it's not.
is because
People,
people did need to
do you know
mask
what's
up and
respectful? When you
people
have
did
the
need to be
flu,
safe.
when you have the flu, Daz, you don't go to the grocery store. No one was
And
going. No one. There was no need to have everybody get this
yes and
crazy.
no,
All
it
depending on your
wasn't that
household.
simple.
it was that simple. It
I
really
came from a
was.
household where if you were sick, you still had to go to the house. You still had to go to the store. You still had to go to work. You had kids, homie. You still had to get off your ass and make it happen. I'm talking about sick, COVID stricken, could barely breathe, walk, all that. My kids is, hey, daddy, I still need this. Daddy, I still need that. Baby mama, hey, your
Well,
kids said this, and this. Like the world still move on. Hey, look, I wish I could trade my shit and make it to where when some national shit happened, oh, I could actually sit in the house and be cool. Hell
it
no, not
wasn't that
not
way
everybody's
for
house
a
is
lot
like
of
it. Everybody's
confidence.
house not
Was
like that, loved one.
during COVID, were you able to stay at home and not
Hell
go
no,
out?
Hell
I
no.
was so like during COVID, I was actually working in a grocery store, so like I had to go to work. I had to be at work,
Oh,
You had to
so
wear a mask.
yeah, I had to wear a mask and all that stuff. I didn't get
Did
that
you have
shot
to get a
though.
shot?
I didn't get the shot. Only reason why I got the shot because I got locked up. You forced the shot,
Force the
Yeah.
shot. Force the shot.
so it
So
was.
when all of a sudden the government's doing crazy
he
shit,
said locked up in
right? Right.
jail.
What?
They
Right.
forced the shot
Who
because
locks us up? The
oh, you're
government.
trying to.
Let them
Which guess
What
what?
I'm trying to
I
say
don't
is
like the government either. But
right. What I'm
and
saying,
you're
the
talking,
tyranny.
and yeah, Big LA said it best. True colors didn't get shown then.
it just got amplified because
And
the real
this is true. This is true colors being shown when Turning Point is throwing its own Super Bowl halftime show.
You're in the entertainment industry. Why is that? It's competition. You should
No,
do
why
it
but
now though? Y'all could have been
bro,
because
doing that. Why now?
I'll
and
tell you why.
and
Because
what
when
is
you
the need of it?
All
What
of
when
a
is
you
the
were
sudden,
need?
all of a
okay,
What
sudden.
makes it so urgent
it's
right now?
it's ridiculous. It
Who's
doesn't
gonna
matter.
play it? I can't wait. We're gonna do a follow up when they announce who's playing it.
It doesn't even matter. It doesn't matter.
What?
We just went from the subject of people on the streets
And it fits right.
to
I ain't gonna lie
fucking
to you,
the
bro.
Super
I ain't
Bowl.
gonna lie to you. If I see any of us at that White House UFC event, bruh,
Hey,
you don't hear
If
me.
But
I
you,
see,
but check this out though. Donald Trump got a lot of rapper friends though.
That's the ugly. That's the
he
ugly.
doesn't anymore. We don't see him with them now that he doesn't need them. Where's
Oh,
Kodak
he
at with
stopped
him
giving out
now?
pardons. He stopped giving out pardons. He
He
stopped
gonna
making.
need him for that UFC
He
event.
had he had Ye. He had Ye
He gonna be there.
to crack open the door for
okay,
him.
hold on. I gotta throw this out. So you don't like the UFC event, but you're concerned about the Super Bowl Illuminati ritual or whatever they're gonna do every year,
Wait.
some
Hold on,
You
weird satanic
Understand.
shit,
Please
and you're
understand.
like, this isn't primitive. Did we just watch
Un-
the movie Him? Did we
I
see Marlon Wayne's
understand,
flop?
sir.
But
I
it was
didn't watch
there.
him yet. I want to so bad. But
Well, you should watch it, and then what do we care about the
it,
Super Bowl
it's like
for? What does it
$20
matter?
to
okay. It's
rent it.
not the fact of
Bro, it's
Super
not the
Bowl.
fucking. You're
It's not
playing
the Super
really
Bowl, bro.
silly, Mike. As
Look,
a smart
look.
motherfucker, you're playing really
You're
silly, and I don't
you're
like that
Yes,
shit right
yes,
now.
yes.
you said it. I'll use your
Let me
own
walk.
words.
Let
You're
me
like,
cook right quick. Let me cook. Okay, it ain't the fact. Let's get all the way real, cause see, y'all like to say weird shit like
keep the butt cheeks together.
y'all like to say shit like it only started because of COVID. It only started because of COVID. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this, right? At the end of the day, we could give two fucks about the Super Bowl. We could give a fuck about that UFC event. We could give
Any
a
of
fuck
it. I
about
don't
that
care.
sideshow. Watch this. We could give a fuck about that sideshow that they're gonna have during the
Any
Super
of
Bowl.
it.
What the bigger picture is, okay, y'all doing all this. So what
It's
y'all
how it
throwing up now?
makes it's
What
what
are y'all
it
throwing up
stands
now?
for.
What new bill are y'all gonna, what bill are y'all signing during this event that ain't nobody gonna be able to talk about because
None, because the government is shut down.
What's the
Oh my.
you believe? Hey, hold on. You if you believe that I have a ocean in the middle of Arizona to sell you right now.
What, you don't
Look,
think the government shut down?
I feel like 13 sections of this motherfucker decided we're gonna take a break for a little bit.
So is the government? What are you gonna bet? You said you're gonna bet me a bunch of land or something that you that the government's not.
no, he said he has land to sell you. But
It's all
but,
it's a what it's a wool over the eyes, bro. It's been a
well,
wool over the
but
eyes.
the
But
way
when I'm
people
telling
are
you,
feeding into it, why do you think people don't want Bad Bunny to play so bad? Or what do you think that Turning Point is
no one.
capitalizing?
Because it's changing the narrative
Oh, buddy.
The
What
whole
is
of
it?
what the Super Bowl used to be for so long.
Man, do you remember when they brought out Aerosmith and like Mick Jagger and a bunch
that
of
was still
other
a part of
artists
their
that no
program.
one cares about? Who cares? It's
That was
always
still
sucked.
that was
It's
still a
always
part of their
sucked.
No,
program.
they brought out rappers
They
with
brought out
him that
Kendrick last year. He's got the most
no,
views,
I'm
133
bro,
million views.
Kendrick wasn't a part of their plan,
Aerosmith
bro.
had Nelly with him. Just there was a conglomerate of a bunch of people. There
When
was a
Dre did it, that was cool. When Dre and them did it,
oh
and
my god.
that was
You're
cool.
bro, you're trying to change and it wouldn't have been in today's atmosphere. Turning Point would have wanted to throw they would have been like, can
So are
we
you
get
against? Let me ask
Eminem
you, Daz.
by
Are you
himself?
against the competition? Are you worried that the
No,
Charlie Kirk is going to pull
I
away from Bad Bunny, or does it not matter at all?
it is
Let
the hate underneath it.
but are you not
You
the other side of
comparing
the
a
coin?
person
Are
that
you
make
not the other
it,
side of the coin? That's all I'm saying. I don't hate
you're
anybody. I'll
comparing a
watch
person
both.
that made music for everybody
I'll
to
watch
a
the
person who
fucking
made it
Charlie
his
Kirk
mission
in
to
Spanish.
show why
Go on.
to
Say
show
that
why a
shit
race
again.
to show why a certain race didn't deserve certain shit or didn't deserve to be treated a certain way because of this or that. And you're comparing that to a international musical sensation.
Who's only brought
Make it make
people fucking
please make
together.
it make sense
Who
to me.
is only
Can I
Please make
make
it
it
brought
make
make
sense.
sense?
Bad Bunny has brought
We're
people
in
together.
entertainment
I don't.
and we're
You know
talking
what,
about
Mike?
it
You're
right now.
really being disgusting right now. Because even it can, bro,
We're
the
talking
way that
about it.
Bad Bunny has brought the fucking world together to
Boy,
compare
hey,
it
look,
in any
he one of
way
them.
to
He's Bad Bunny one
Charlie
of them.
Kirk is weird.
What does it matter? You're
He
making the
has broke
comparison.
language barriers,
Sir,
cultural
you
barriers.
made the
He's
comparison
been
to
on
Kirk and Bad Bunny.
WWE. This is the problem. Like, bro, we gotta
I don't
call
care about it
hate
either way. I
hate.
will watch both.
We gotta call hate, and we gotta
It's not
call
about
people on
watching
their
though.
shit.
It's not about
This
watching at
hurts
the end of
my
the day.
soul.
It's something
Well,
way
here's the
bigger,
thing.
way more elevated than
Here's the
that,
thing.
bro.
It doesn't matter at all. I like Bad Bunny. I probably won't even
But
change
you're
the station.
justifying. I'm not even.
What am I
You
justifying?
just,
What are you
bro, a
trying to say
bunch
I'm
of bull.
justifying? That
You're
there's
trying to
another.
sit here and tell three black guys that this shit is not racially or hate motivated,
I'm saying that
and
there's a
like you
ton
don't
of.
understand what we're saying at all.
I think that you're saying I'm saying stuff, but I'm not saying that. I haven't said
What?
that at all.
I got a question. Hey, Mike, I got a question. What's your
Sure.
overall nationality,
I
sir?
don't
If
look.
you
I
hold on,
can't.
please,
I can't stand Bad Bunny, but I know he did those things and can't take that away from him.
Do you think I like I just said I'll be watching the Bad Bunny Super Bowl halftime show, watching the Super Bowl. That either way I don't even care about. I haven't cared about football in a long time, so
Me
it doesn't really
neither.
matter to me. I think it's crazy as entertainers ourselves to think that you wouldn't have competition in a race-driven, baited media that literally makes all of its
Oh
money
my
off race baiting both
god.
sides. Makes perfect sense that you would race bait to get
It
another
sucks
thing
because
popular.
right
He do
now,
know at the top of the main networks is one person that owns all of the main networks that run all the shit we watch.
I would agree with that.
but you don't agree that there's something bigger on the back end of what we see. Watch this, bro. Watch all of a sudden.
So let
All
me
of a
ask you. I
sudden in
want to know this. I
2025.
want to
Hold
know.
on. Please.
Where are you seeing it?
I'll let you land your plane, sir. Please. At the end, all of a sudden in 2025, the White House wants to hold a fighting event. Okay. And now you have a alternative performance to the biggest performance of a sporting event of our time? And you mean to tell me that it's really about comparing Kurt to Bad Bunny or Dana White to how Donald Trump gonna run his shit? Like I said, that UFC event ain't nothing but an old ass Jake Paul doing what the fuck he want to do because he has money and he's in a position to do so. But on the back end of that,
White House.
hold on. On the back end of that, who did he just meet with a day ago?
And
what nobody's talking about.
Well, okay, so just so I can once again be clear.
Damn. Columbus Day. You saying all that to me about these events, and this motherfucker's reinstalling a day that does not need to be here.
I mean, I think that the conversation, there's like serious stuff, and then there's stuff that I don't care about. Like,
okay. But the stuff that you don't care about is the things that they putting in your face to.
But who? So I gotta ask. You said I can land the plane.
Hold on.
Can I land the plane? No. Come on. You gotta give me a response. I'm already 15 over, Daz. I gotta go soon. But here, let me at least get this because you said a lot. First, I'm gonna say this. This is only my opinion. I think the UFC shit outside of the house, I think Dana White's mob tied with Trump, who's also mob tied. They were in casinos and built construction in New York. I think that they're mob tied. Back in the day. I believe that the people that you are getting your media from and the things that you believe are fed to you. You said it. You said there's this person at the top feeding you the information. I think that person's evil. I think they want us divided. I think when we argue about the Super Bowl, we're actually doing an injustice to all of us because we're all so smart and also similar that they don't want us actually. They want you either hating Charlie Kirk or hating Bad Bunny. Well, too bad I don't hate either of them, and I guess I get the flack. I don't really give a fuck.
No, that's not what you're catching flack for. You're catching.
You don't even know when I'm catching flack because it don't make no sense. You just want to be mad, just like the people you were talking about with the Rock movie,
bro.
Like the Rock movie.
No, well, okay, now you're making up shit.
That's internalizing. You're internalizing.
Yeah,
sir.
you're internalizing all.
Buzzwords. You should change your name from Big LA to Big Buzzwords because you're just using buzzwords that are literally fed to you from the media you dislike.
What?
How? I don't even watch the media like that.
Bro.
Then what? Of course you do. You're reporting on it. You're actually creating the division right now.
Reporting. First off, I pick these categories.
I'm saying though, we're reporting on it right now as people, entertainers.
We're talking
when it gets to popping, it gets silenced. Hey, look, watch this. Diddy was finna make his own political party. He sued somebody because he was wrongfully dead, and all of a sudden, now this man doing 4.5 years for some shit we knew this motherfucker been doing forever.
Yeah, well,
now all of a sudden.
I mean,
come on, bro. It's bigger than
blackmail's the best business in America.
I just don't get why we're gonna act like Trump isn't doing what he is.
He said it on national TV. I'm gonna do,
and that we're not being divided. We're being divided. And I'm pointing out that we're being divided. And you're like, who cares if there's competition to the Super Bowl? And I'm like, I don't care either. That's not what I'm talking about. It's, well, why is these things happening?
Money.
Why is bro?
Money. You know, I'm gonna say one thing to you, Mike, because I know you gotta go. You prove my exact point of what I've been saying when you brought up the example of of Kirk to Bad Bunny. Like I told you, sir, I don't watch the programming, but the programming is instilled because we're talking about homeless people and other shit and real shit that could happen.
Sure.
And the example that you come with is a TV program response. Kirk, Bad Bunny, that's TV.
Like literally what
Kirk was all over the TV, bro. He was
Kirk was
all
on
over
YouTube.
Everybody know that was Trump's sack boy. You dig what I'm saying? Everybody know that.
I mean, as far as
I'm just saying, you proving my point. That's all.
For the kind, if I played the music that he made, Big LA, you would think that he would be saying the polar opposite of the kind of things he's saying.
Here's
today.
the thing. Let me get a final thought in too, because I really do gotta go. I want everyone to know that, like, first, I respect. This is hard enough to do where we're all away from each other, because I know if we were in a room with no cameras, that the conversation, who knows where it goes? Because when you sit with your real friends and you sit with people
Oh
you
no,
trust,
hey,
you talk about stuff that you don't talk about on camera. But you guys are brave enough to at least come on here and we can talk and say the things we say. So I think that that's a big positive thing. But you say I was internally like expressing stuff. Look, my expression to everything is, to be honest, I've had a super blessed life. I come from a real poor background and I love life. And being a Jehovah Witness, I was introduced. I had Mexican brothers and sisters. I had black brothers and sisters. And when I was too young to ever learn about racism, I was just tossed in to the mixing pot of Chicago. Luckily for me, so even seeing what's happening in Chicago right now is crazy. I think that we are being divided, but I think that at the end of the day, there are problems that have to be solved, and nobody's really giving solutions. They're
and
just
being
getting
honest
angry.
about them is a big way. And I'm not
True.
angry. I'm
And
not
no, I'm
angry.
playing devil's advocate sometimes. Sometimes it's like I say stuff, I'm like, I don't even know if that's how I really felt, but I'm going to be in the argument. We're going to at least put it out there, because we have to have the discussion to actually find the truth. We have to have the hard conversations, which is why I liked Charlie Kirk. Whether you disagreed with the guy or not, he went out there and he had hard conversations. Whether you disagree with him, that's the fun part. Bring your point to the table, make that person look like a fool, and let's get on your level and actually change something and do something. And this is the first step, is getting out into the world of the internet and getting our opinions out there. So I do want to say that I respect everyone for that, just in
I
general.
mean, and I don't want it to be a one-sided platform either,
Right.
but I want it to be a place of common sense.
Common sense is a beautiful thing if you use that.
And we didn't even get into the trans stuff. But
What trans stuff with what? Because the topic today had nothing to do with trans ideology.
Dude, after we talked today, I knew I was coming on here. I looked a bunch of stuff up about Columbus. The dude's a piece of shit. There's not really much you can find that's good. But I will say
Trump
this:
is literally bringing it back to be a dickhead and
yeah,
to whitewash.
But I will say this:
whitewash America.
My grandma, my beautiful, lovely Italian grandma, who is the sweetest soul you'll ever meet.
Wait, hold the fuck. Did you just say I know you didn't just sit up here on this screen after saying all that and say that your sweet old grandmother is Italian. I know good and hell well.
Oh,
you okay?
We're
Italian. Then if you talk,
he's been waiting the whole time to find out what I was.
You sound like a very intelligent person. So you know how the true Italian people got treated when they officially really first got here.
Oh, of course. Of course.
So I can't.
I'm also Sicilian. I'm mostly Sicilian.
I can't. With you saying that, I have a lot of questions towards everything that you just said.
Like I said, I love. Daz was just up here. I missed a huge opportunity to hang out with you. You can't even explain how bummed out I am that we didn't get a chill. We could have saw the Smashing Machine together. That would have actually been perfect. I don't know what we should have made that work out, but we should. We got to get together.
It's critical, but they're in Arizona.
Hey, I've been there once. Scottsdale was pretty cool.
Arizona's
wasn't there? There wasn't too many homeless people in Scottsdale. I'll be honest.
Confidence is like Scottsdale. I mean, Scottsdale is notoriously
downtown Phoenix. We said there ain't no homeless folks outside of Arizona. I was in Arizona.
When I was there, it was years ago. It was years ago.
Okay. Hold on. Confidence. Give me a year, please. Humor me, Mike. Give me a year.
I don't know. I'd say maybe 2017. 2017. Yeah, probably around there. There was probably a couple of homeless people. Jesus Christ. I don't know. I wasn't fucking.
Did you ever go to Phoenix? Have you ever been to the south side of Phoenix? Have you ever been to the west side of Phoenix? Hell,
I just said I went to Scottsdale once for like a tour we were doing. It was awesome. It was like I was literally in like I had $50 in my pocket. I was broke as fuck, but I was in like the nicest hotel suite with a bunch of real rich people. It was absolutely insane. So I was
Yeah,
like, dude,
confidence.
I
I'm
was
about to
damn
ask
near
you this
homeless at that
question.
point. I was
Yeah,
just
I'm about to
living
ask you this
life and
question.
seeing it, not
Mike, do
Hey,
envious
you
of
ever
nah,
go
for
motivated
real.
people with
outside?
money. I'll tell you that. None of them
Outside,
were
okay.
happy. I know a lot of people who got money
Shows,
now. Ain't none of them
outside of
happy.
shows,
So
kicking it with your rich friends, kicking it with your upper tier people.
they weren't even my friends. They weren't even
Well,
my
okay,
friends.
well,
It was
people,
just people.
okay, okay,
He
acquaintances
went to
in general,
Scottsdale.
whatever. Okay, Scottsdale. When the last time you went to the urban community? Seriously, to be
My phone's at.
outside and move around outside, like go to the
God, gentlemen, I
store,
can hear it.
just hang out with a homie or two. When the last time have you actually laid feet inside of the urban community outside of doing the show?
I don't know. I lived on the east side of Joliet for like 7 years.
Joliet been gentrified since the early 90s.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna let you have that though. Joliet been gentrified a long time. But okay. Come to South Central. Go to the south side of Phoenix. Go to the hoods in Washington, Delaware. Everything that Kirk said, and I understand that you have a care for him.
His phone died.
Okay. I understand that he had a care
Finish,
for him.
yeah.
But that man numbers proved to be wrong when that man left this earth. A lot of his numbers that he said in his speech, they were wrong. It was for the wow factor of somebody is standing up.
And them talking about it being facts is so the way that they incorporate facts from how he feels about black women. That's my biggest thing. To just act like black women ain't
sitting down with black people when you was in your teens.
I mean, don't get me started on Candace Owens, but
she been whitewashed for a long time.
And she's delusional, but she also took Kanye from us all kinds of.
Yeah, she did some wild things.
Yeah. Woo, confidence. Let's get into
Confidence was trying to be cool. He was like Big LA saying it. All right, cool.
Yeah, nah, for real. Cause I'm like, man, this is why I personally don't like to speak on the type of topic. I'm like, man, when you start seeing everybody different opinions and you start thinking like, damn, people really do be thinking like that sometimes. And then it makes you wonder, like, damn, they saying that they want unity, but it's just like, how can we have unity when we always gonna be divided in some type of way, shape, or form?
Yo, whether it's gang colors, whether and it has to end. And like the most upsetting thing to me, because you're entitled, but is when it's highlighted so prevalently. You know, like Bad Bunny has done nothing but brought people together, whether you respect him.
That man don't know what the hood look like. He the type of person, and this is just my opinion.
I've heard his raps. Heard his raps since I was in high school. You know what I'm saying?
But the culture of your raps come from somewhere you ain't never planted feet in, bro. You've only watched it on the program that's getting shown to you.
Well,
for real.
It's
so I'm wrong. So I was.
He raps about
bring him back anytime, Dad. We mean him to do that anytime.
Obviously, we'll bring him. I'm gonna play one of his joints, and then we're gonna get back to you, Confidence, because you left your label, Concrete Records. It seems like. Are you no longer with Concrete?
Not at the moment. I'm just doing me for right now.
Okay. We'll get into it, but here's one of his songs, y'all, so you can see.
You get a gram, you get a dab, fuck. I feel like Oprah. She thinks she bad cause she got an ass slut. Sleep on the sofa. Another binge on this Harley Quinn. Man, I treat these hoes like a garbage can. Fill them up, take them out. This lifestyle, you don't make it out. Made a lot, my bank account. Rolling loud, lullaby, that la-di-da. Edible kicking in, fuck, I'm hella high. Doing lines on her inner thigh. Her slice of pie screaming. Hotel in this hoe's name. That means I ain't liable.
What up, Mary?
Say red rocks and next cabs in Iowa. Short life with long rides. Roller coaster with long lines. Hope I'm coming down soon. How long is this supposed to last? Leaning Tito's in a diamond glass. Got that Mark Hamill, that laughing gas. Bumping Chance, thanking Kanye. High off L and a lot of Gotti. New generations, la-di-da.
y'all. Flame up, y'all. Smoke break. Smoke break.
So, la-di-da, got me feeling so when I move so high. Got me falling over when I'm
Run up
la-di-da,
and like that.
la-di-da. So I stay smoking, I go la-di-da, la-di-da. Coco keep calling me, dealers keep calling for 8.
But yeah, that's a taste of his flavor right there. You
He
Hey,
said he grew up off of Kanye and Gotti.
he grew up off of who?
stop it.
He said
No,
Kanye and Gotti.
hey, hey,
If
Dad.
I'm not
Hey, Dad. I don't know
mistaken.
why, but the energies is energying around this brown boy head. Look, hey, and it's not. It got a circle. It got to. Because things like that got to be appointed. Because if you allow people like him to continue their narrative and continue to talk like that and dip into out of the culture like that, it's only gonna die, brother. And I apologize for it turning that way. But you say, yo, who was your influence? You say, yo, Gotti, and who? Who's the other?
I think he said
Not one part
Kanye,
of
if I'm
that
not
sound, not one part of
mistaken.
that sound like he sold dope on the block, popped that's his ops, got ran up on by his ops. Hey, in Scottsdale, they don't do that. They call the police.
Man, at all. You can't even breathe too hard in
But
Scottsdale.
look, you cough at a motherfucker the wrong way and they calling them people. Bro,
that's
I
all I've
parked in
heard.
front of the QT. Look, I parked in front of the QT and I parked in the handicap spot. You know how we do. We hop out, run in, run back out. We gone.
I don't do
Before
that.
I got out the
White
car,
people
it was an
watching, I don't do
SUV behind me, bro. And it was two people that walked by and was like, nah, bro, he just got there. I've been in the store. I saw him when he pulled up when I was getting ready to walk out the store. Buddy was finna, hey, look, if it wasn't for them people, Scottsdale would have had me. That's all I'm
No,
saying.
bro. He
He was
like
on
that.
that, bro. He was on pure bullshit. He was on pure bullshit, Dad. He was on pure bullshit. He had an American flag in the back of his shit. It had all type of army decal on it. Yeah, okay, I know what you on. You have to pay extra. You have to pay extra out of your little bit paycheck you do get to have that.
I don't think that thinking that a UFC fight should happen at the White House means that you can't like Ye and Gotti. But it is a fucked up weird situation. And
Ain't
just
no fucking way
even the hate that is involved with throwing a Charlie Kirk. What up, y'all? What up? How y'all doing this evening? Where is y'all watching from? Run them likes up if you have not. Drop a like. We are in the building with confidence. We got Big LA. It's been a lot of real talk this episode. Shit, debating movies, music, and politics, and shit.
How you say what you say, but you feel a type of way because motherfucker said something about the rock group? How you feel a type of way, but your grandmother is Italian, probably Sicilian. His grandma probably Sicilian. Do y'all research. Don't listen to nothing I say. Go do your research. The Sicilians got treated just like we did, just like black folks did when they first got here, bro. We've been here. When they got here, they got treated the same way. Do your research on America. That's all I'm talking about. He's standing there saying that dumb shit about homeless people. And I ain't never seen the homeless people. Hey, nah, when you go in Scottsdale, you don't see them like that. Because even the homeless people, they got a bungalow somewhere. And they get shipped off by something.
But
So
you gonna see them though.
It's a handful, small handful. You got to come to the border of Scottsdale and Tempe when you come over that bridge where that motel and that QT at.
Yeah, they be trying to go to that little park over there.
If you want to help the homeless, Doc's Final Waffle. If you want to help the homeless and win something big, Doc's Final Waffle is happening. You can get a drone, all kinds of things. It's $10 for a slot. Everything.
Can you get multiple slots?
Yeah, of course. Yep, multiple slots.
Okay, I'm gonna put something together. I just like the aura around it, so I want to participate.
Yeah, in the red.
I want to participate.
Yeah, I mean, and it's massive. The chances of winning something are high, and the prizes are fly from.
Where can everybody find the information if they don't know how to locate the information?
Right here, you cash up a slot is 10 a piece. It will be October 13th. It'll be going on.
Yeah, let me write that down.
Yeah, let me put it up there for the people. But confidence, it's kind of a rebirth for you, a regrowth of your confidence coming back. And you're dropping music hot. You're just warming up. What? That
Mhm.
track was crazy. You got harder tucked or what?
Mm. Appreciate it. For real, for real. I'm gonna just keep dropping more stuff. I got videos coming out too on the way.
Videos.
Yeah.
It's about
What gave you your because going through this media space, I and being a lover of music, having been created at some point long time ago, that no dash I will never bring and resurface. Um um what gave you your spark? If what gave you your spark to come back? If you give yours, I'll give mine. I ain't gonna ask you to do nothing that I won't do.
I feel like what gave me my spark is just like I never left. So just like I just had to take care of business before I came back. I want to be back to how not even say the old me, but a better me before I come back. And then it's like I had to learn a lot of shit too on my own and then I have to grow as an artist, not just as an artist, but just really being a product of music and just
you're
really
extra,
loving the
bro.
art and all just not even just like even when people be like, oh, that artist is trash. I sometimes I take a side and really trying to listen from a different ear and trying to see where they're trying to go with it. Because
Yeah,
sometimes with certain music, not a lot of people gonna understand it. But then I realize like the world is so big, it's so many people. You
it's
can have
so
fans anywhere. It don't matter if you got one or two fans, as long as you can probably change somebody's life with just one song. You might not even have
Yeah,
no clue.
well,
It probably be a song you hate for real.
that's even why like it's funny because I even be surprised that artists like you like respect me the way you do. Shout out to like because Arizona has a lot of y'all that like are just so good at what you do, but only
Mhm.
want to strike when you have to, you know. But like Anthony Jones is a cat like that. He
Mhm.
makes whole apps and stuff like that. Uh, and like you, and it's great to have your respect because I'm not necessarily on the but like I'm very like I want to give something organic and I love a DIY feel to it because there's too much Hollywood shit
the
and
do it
people need
yourself hit harder. The do it yourself, like what like y'all are in music. Um okay. We're in music. We're in media. We're in content. To an extent, honestly, and the people in the comments can say whatever they gotta say. Mike can come back and say whatever he gotta say. If it wasn't for people like us, this motherfucker would have died about 1 billion years ago on pure bullshit.
well, and even on my first daily episode, uh I had to remember when I started this, and this was during COVID that the show
Mm,
started. It was
mm.
built during COVID. Uh and it was daily then. Um and you couldn't help but avoid what was going on outside. You had to talk about it. And it's tough, but when you have a voice, I hate because you sound lame as hell saying this, but you gotta also own your power. When you have a voice, like man, you gotta talk about important things.
Mhm.
You know, you can't be like, well, these people. You'll find people who do want to talk about important things because the goal is to change the world, and to change the world through love. You know, and understanding. Uh, and even if it's difficult conversations, I think, yeah. But basically, I respect
I
that
dropped
even though
something.
we got different approaches. No, that wasn't on you.
Oh,
That you have liked what I've done, and that I'm a place that you do trust your art.
I feel I see. I'm old school. I don't like telling the ones that I do business with and or interact with how they doing, because I feel like if the person gets too big headed, then they lose some of their art. They lose some of their what makes them them. But I've watched you for a long time before I knew you, before I did the content with you, before I interacted
Oh,
with you at all. And I've always seen you as a person that feel like I'm gonna do this shit my way. You don't like it, cool. You like it, I love it. But again, if you don't like it, cool. It's good. But you
yeah.
still push on and do what you do. You make your music. You have like you.
Well, because
If unfiltered was a person that could be labeled, right? I would label you unfiltered. I would name you unfiltered like that.
and must go on. Talk about that joint. I'm sure it's about to be heavy as hell. Confidence.
Actually, the most go on. That's some more shit. It's just like again, these last couple of tracks was just like just me pretty
Thoughtful.
much just getting back to it, just letting them know like shit. I stepped out, but I'm rapping
Pop your
and stuff
shit.
like. Cause I got
He
shit
did
that
that
where it's like
before.
yeah,
He
I do the
already
fun
did
turn up
that.
shit. I was on like the OPAC series. That's where I'm doing like a lot of party shit, turn up shit, just rapping a bunch of bullshit. But this other shit is just like, oh, if you really listening, like damn, this nigga really rapping for real. So,
I could
but
tell.
verse two though, I ain't gonna lie, Gas verse two ain't gonna count.
You got something to say. You got something to talk about. I could hear that. Like I could tell it's a party track, right? But if you really a part of this shit, right? I feel like
Go on.
I feel like a piece of my mind frame look at it how Prince used to look at it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see words or notes, right? It's colors. You know what I'm saying? And I see your colors, brother. Hey, I
Man,
can't
you
wait.
feel me?
I can't wait to see it. You know what I'm saying? I can't wait to see it.
I can go 10 toes with any nigga. Come and see me, nigga. What you wishing for? You shoulda prayed, cause there's no genie, nigga. Put a bowl on his beanie, nigga. Chop a mini, nigga. You ain't getting to no money, cause your pocket skinny, nigga. Pussy niggas tuck and tail now. They think they Caitlyn Jenner. If you niggas gonna slide, that's a right you won't remember. Bumping you on both sides until I crossroad a nigga. You ain't built for this type beef, you niggas chicken livers. Treat your bitch like a sports car, you gonna see me in her. Now I'm sliding out the back door, the front is high in her. Trap floor, got a trap door, this a trap, nigga. Now my pockets getting fat, nigga, off a rap, nigga. You don't make them like that, nigga, cause I'm that, nigga. Playing up, still his cap, nigga, this is facts, nigga. If I say you a rat, then you a rat, nigga. Don't be stepping out of line, or you going flat, nigga. I've been turned way too long, it's been a long night. What I pop got me going, now I'm on flight. I can't hit you niggas weed, cause that shit light. You don't really want to smoke, let them off light. It's getting hot, I'm killing niggas, egos on sight. I'm Mr. So fresh to death, it fit me so right. Should I rock the new gin with the off-white? It's a hard knock life if you don't fight. Must go on, nigga. I hit record, I get the snap until it's picture perfect. This the type of shit I do to beats, I punch until I hurt it. Bars back to back, that's not a snack, now his stomach hurting. Anything you ever bit off me, you better reimburse it. Lot of niggas sniffing with their money, he is not allergic. Niggas out here think they bulletproof. Who you think you?
Who is you?
Oh, hey, oh, I got question. I got I got shit. Hey, low key, a mad dad. Stop playing that motherfucker. Hey, look, okay. This is a question within a question. Fuck it. Two questions. Number one, where did you get your inspiration for your storytelling? And two, how are you able to pull it to where you talk about you, but around you and not about you? When I say I listen, loved one. Hey, boy, you dropped your sauce on that motherfucker, boy. You dropped your sauce on that motherfucker. Cause I'm listening, and when you got to breaking down what's happening to the boy, You flip it and say, "What's going on with you?" Wait, hold on, wait.
Yeah, believe.
Please,
Up.
where did that come from, bro?
So like I said, like a lot of these stories, so like some of the shit be like shit that I already experienced, or again, I was going through a time where I was on the internet and I'm like, dang, these niggas doing some foul shit, dang, these niggas on some other shit. The whole story where I'm like, I got a bar on one of them, like I ain't never made anybody list type of shit, cause the whole list shit going on, whatever. Cause I'm like, niggas low key sleep on me. That's just how I feel. It don't matter if I'm performing. I be reaching out to people for collabos, whatever. It's just like shit just don't work out in my favor. So now
I
I'm
would
just
put
at that
you in
point
the
to where it's like, man, I just know how to tell that shit, and I'm gonna spit that shit. Let niggas gonna feel it when you hear it.
We hope you're
Now,
having a great day, sir.
Dad's go say something to this, but I gotta speak my honest mind. I'll put you in a pool with J. Cole, brother.
man, I appreciate you.
I get what you saying about you coming back and you letting motherfuckers know, but that song, that second song, yeah, that first song was it. That I love shit that speak to me. You know what I'm saying? And that
Yeah,
second
it
song,
did have that J.
it's
Cole
it's
anthem
relatable,
feel to it. It had that
huh?
J. Cole anthem feel.
Yeah,
What
but I
up?
want
I
to have
see
to
you,
let people know
Heidi,
that
in
I'm
the
rapping,
building.
rapping.
You know we got to get you back on here, Heidi.
Hell yeah.
Now that I got it more organized. I was having the morning show and I had to move it to the afternoon. I did not like waking up and having to scramble. You know what I'm saying? And my internet was working funny in the morning. But anyway, that's a whole other.
Morning show might be able to be tweaked on the West Coast.
Mm,
And you know,
I
it
ain't
be
sure.
like 12, 1 your time. 11.
Oh, but yeah, so I think also real quick, cause Tommy is gonna be mad if I don't bring it up. December 12th. So there's mad time to promote it. December 12th, there will be all kinds of stuff. An exclusive night of streetwear, music, food, and culture. And it'll be at LMG's. That'll be interesting. Oh, location revealed with ticket purchase, but it'll be going down in Arizona.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
I'll have the actual flyer to post up here, but it looks like they got some booties. Hopefully, booties and chicken wings. It needs to take place at the White House.
He said, "Booty meat and chicken wings, y'all. Booty meat and
We
chicken."
can tell.
Yeah. Yeah, so we got that. Don't forget, we got the waffle going on. Doc's final waffle. Anicia Jeanne dropped her new single. Confidence has been dropping. Go follow Confidence. He's tagged. Follow him everywhere. Bump his music. We put up the title. The first joint is called Woke. Confidence LDG everywhere is what you'll find it under on streaming services. Yo, and don't forget, I got West Side Chicago Joe dropping the EP
Yes.
next week with this single Be Somebody. I'm gonna run this Be Somebody. We're finna get the fuck out of this bitch. We're hour 43 in. Shout out Confident. Even shout out everybody watching.
You feel me?
Shout out Mike.
I just wanna be somebody that can brighten days. Someone that when you think of me, it takes the pain away. I wanna motivate and elevate. Help you get up when the day seems too much to take. Sometimes I need a break, but I gotta keep going. Cause I'm already knowing I would hate to lack devotion. It's a gift and a curse, no, I'm not proving my worth. I'm leaving my mark, I'm giving my heart.
I just wanna be somebody. Oh, I just wanna be somebody.